Hi guys, welcome to the pod. Welcome to the pod ZW. This is the second episode. Thank you so much for sticking with us for this long. The first episode had really good feedback, so thank you guys for sticking with us. Today the co-host that I have is a economics student. No, actually she's not an economics student. She studied economics in China at Wenzhou. She is a very, very enlightened woman about the topic that we're going to talk about today. So I hope that y'all enjoy this. Please welcome again to the show, Ayanda.
What up, what up? How you doing?
We recorded a whole episode.
It never came out.
I am so sorry, but it was not the standard that I wanted it to be, so I could not post it. But here we are back again, and thank you so much for just like coming again, because I didn't think you were going to agree to come again. So thank you.
I thought about it.
Thank you for it.
But hey.
And then you're here.
We came through.
You came through. Thank you so much. We're going to be talking about something that I'm a bit passionate about.
You're passionate about?
I'm very passionate about it. I studied in Malaysia for my undergrad and my master's degree, and there was always this fight between Nigerians and Zimbabweans. I don't know why. There's always a fight between Nigerians and Zimbabweans for some reason. Nigerian being the giant of Africa and Zimbabwe being like, I don't know why we are in Africa. But there's always, everywhere you go, you always find a fight between Nigerians and Zimbabweans about, who's better. Like how well do Nigerians treat girls compared to Zimbabweans and everything. So I just thought we should do a topic on Zim men are broke. Is it true?
Violations.
Is it true?
We are shaking tables today.
Is it true or is it false? So what's your definition of broke? What's a broke guy to you?
Ooh, broke? I don't know. I don't think anyone is actually broke when it comes to in relationships.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about being broke. It's just about where your priorities lie. I think, for lack of a better word, let's use stingy.
Let's use stingy.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say they're broke.
But what are your
in Zimbabwe without money? You can't make it.
I think a lot of people are surviving without money. But like, what are your expectations of a guy? If you're dating a guy, what are your expectations? What does he need to? I don't want to say provide, but what should a guy? Yeah, let's use the word provide. What must a guy provide for you? What are your expectations of him?
Okay, so Mina, I was raised by a Kalanga man and a Ndebele woman. We speak Ndebele, and with the way I was raised in a you gotta have your own shit, bro. Like you can't wait for someone to come and do it for you.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I'm expecting anything. Yeah. Because expectations lead to disappointments. Yeah. If you want to pay my rent, flex up, baby. Flex. If you want to do my hair, do it. If you want to do my nails, do it. But if you don't do it, I will. Or somebody else. But anyway, that's another topic.
That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
So for me, it's not about. I don't think we can say Zim men are broke.
Yeah.
It's just good to ask somebody on you. He just like agafuni. He just doesn't want to spend it on you, or he doesn't want to give you that amount of money.
I'm finding it really a bit. Do you think Zim men have money?
They have enough. Like I think Zim men are comfortable.
Really?
Like, bro, you can't be chilling when you're not comfortable. Like, you get comfortable in a certain situation and that's when you chill. Otherwise, pusha, bro, we're outside.
But I don't know any, like in my friend circle, I don't know anyone who's getting girlfriend allowance. I don't know anyone who's getting...
Ma'am.
What?
Hello?
Really?
Hello?
You're getting girlfriend allowance?
Hello?
Look at that camera. Which one? Tell us. How much Zim allowance are you getting? How much girlfriend allowance are you getting?
It just depends on the month, guys.
Share with us. What? You're like literally the first person I've heard saying Kuti they've been given girlfriend allowance. Like none of the girls I know, and I'm not saying, you know what?
No, I don't think we can call it girlfriend allowance. I just feel like it's Okay, to me, it's not like girlfriend allowance. It's more of like,
Maintenance
oh
for the
baby,
month.
mfuna look, I want to do my hair, I want to do my nails, and then it's like, oh, how much is that? And then
But you need
just
to
get
ask
it
for it all the
no,
time.
I don't ask for it. I just
Oh.
let you know what I want to do, and feel
And
free
you
to
just-
sponsor.
You're literally the first person I've heard saying that. Literally the first person.
We thank the Lord so much.
When I was
We prayed, Bazali, we
literally-
got on these knees. We did the 10 days fasting with Zayocha. Yay,
Oh my God!
Siyakhuleka thina lapha,
You know,
bro.
The last time I had girlfriend allowance was in uni. I actually dated a
Chalet?
Nigerian guy. He traumatized me.
Oh, I
but-
think everyone has like that.
That
If you dated
experience
a
of
West
an ex-
African ulogui,
Exactly.
you got some trauma.
Yeah, there's something about dating that a Nigerian or a West African person that leaves you with trauma. But in the, I mean, like when you're looking at the money side of things, I got girlfriend allowance. I got really expensive gifts. I never paid for food for some reason. Like our thing was going out to look for really nice restaurants and
Yes,
just
ma'am.
eat. That was like our entire relationship for some reason. And then we broke
Yeah.
up obviously because of the whole trashy side of dating West African people. No, you know what? Do you know what? If any West African person is gonna watch this pod, okay?
We
I have
still love you.
nothing-
We love you so much.
I have nothing against.
We have
I've
nothing
very
against
little
you.
against West African men, okay?
I still
but
love
the
you
one
guys.
that I dated
Beautiful.
left me with trauma. So that's why I'm saying this. But like, yeah, the whole entire relationship, I never paid for food. I never paid for anything, going out or anything. We never went Dutch on anything. Do you know what I mean? And then I dated
Your relationship
my-
with a West African was
Yeah.
totally different from my relationship with a West African.
Really? You had to go Dutch?
Bro, yeah, like
With a West
you pay your
African?
own food. You pay for your
What?
own food. He pays for his own food. I
Was
pay
he
my own
Nigerian or
rent.
Ghanaian?
Nigerian.
You dated a really bad Nigerian, sorry.
I dated a Nigerian and that's it, bro. Like I dated someone maybe.
No, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Okay, what I'm trying to say is like what I experienced from dating a Nigerian guy, and then when I dated a Zimbabwean guy who's now my husband.
By the way,
It was really different.
congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'm happily married.
Happily.
I feel really
That's the
blessed.
key.
Yeah,
Happily.
I feel really blessed for that. But like the difference between dating a Nigerian guy and a Zimbabwean guy, there's a huge difference. There was
But I
no
feel
girlfriend
like our
allowance.
Zim guys, like Bayazama, like they're really pushing
Which
for.
is good.
It's just that we are right now. I feel like it's because there's a comparison.
Yeah,
There's a comparison. We're comparing the Zim men
to other men.
to other men. Like we are seeing, like I'm a South African men
Yeah.
on Instagram. I'm a Nigerian men on Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter. We're seeing what they're doing for other people. But then, if you look at it, I'm a Zim guys too. They can do it. You're just not the one he wants to do it for.
that?
It's painful. I'm shaking this table. If you and your feelings don't like what I'm saying, scroll up, baby. Sorry, but that's just the truth.
No.
Men will not spend money on you if they don't want
Men
to.
or Zim men? Because me, I feel like
I'm a Zim man.
Yeah.
Won't spend money on you unless they feel like, yeah, I want to and it's okay, because you know our economy, it's not the greatest.
but that doesn't make them broke. Just
It doesn't make them broke.
stingy.
It just makes them very selective.
And selective of like, but why though?
Because they can, it's their money.
Because in my opinion, it's like if you want me to submit to you, because Zimbabwe are at
Yeah,
the forefront
definitely.
with submission. Guy.
Oh.
Submit to me, listen to me, I'm the man. But if you're not going to be the provider, how am I supposed to submit to someone who's not a king?
The table begins to shake. Here's the thing. These Zim men, what I think I've noticed is they want you to be the wives that their mothers were, but
We can
in-
end the podcast here. The whole point has been made. Thank you guys for watching. We'll meet again next week. Where
like,
does
they
that come
want
from?
you to be the wives that their moms were, but with them giving what the modern man is giving. Like, it's like, oh, you wanted equal rights? Okay, sharp, let's go half on bills. But I want you to submit to me. It's not going to work.
That's where it
darling.
doesn't add up.
It's not going to
because
work.
it's either we're 50-50 partners or I'm submitting to you. So let's choose. Which one do you want? Do you want to be the king who I serve, or do you want us to be partners in this thing? For me, that's the argument. It's like, I don't know. Zimmen have this distorted version of submission that I just don't understand. But anyways, what's your ideal guy who would provide for you what you want? You know, what's your ideal? If Zimmen are broke, what would be your ideal?
I think, honestly, I'm not one to beg my pride. Sorry. But I also have pride. I'm going to be very honest. I was raised in a don't let anyone disrespect you way.
Okay.
Like, stand your ground. 10 toes. Don't do too much. So, if you want to come into my life, give me a reason to keep you in my life. Like, give some reason. Because you can't expect me to submit to you when you are basically no different from my homies.
Okay.
So if you're gonna show up and want to be in a relationship, don't be asking me why I'm not making meals for you if grocery.
If you're not providing.
Like, no, give me something for the grocery, then okay, sharp, I'll do something.
Only makes sense.
You know, don't be asking me, oh, where are you? And I tell you I'm with my friends, and you're like, oh, you didn't tell me about that. Chale.
As who?
Did you buy the airtime? Did you pay for the Wi-Fi?
So I totally understand where you're coming from.
I am okay with giving you all this information and submitting as your woman, as your girlfriend.
If you're doing your part.
You are being a provider. Stand tall as a man. For me to then be like, okay, so I have a man. Not a boy.
Who's taking care of me.
So I am going to submit. Not because you told me to submit. But because it feels right. To submit.
You know what? I never thought of it that way. The way you just put it, I never thought of it that way. Because, like, to be honest, right? I can do it by myself.
Yeah, like
I can do
our
it by
mothers
myself.
showed us how to do it.
And it doesn't even end at the mothers. I can pay my own rent. I can pay everything that I need for myself, right? But for me to be able to give you this service that's called submission, you need to be able to provide at a certain extent. I'm not just going to give submission for, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Like, I can't just...
My nails are just 10, 15 bucks. My hair, I've got locks. I'm not asking you to buy Brazilian.
Do you know what?
Just like 30 yana. At most, like, you spend 50 on me.
And
then just take me out here and there, like, bro, like.
But I think also, do you know what? We shouldn't really point the guns at Zimmen too much. This country's hard.
It's tough.
I'll give them that.
It's tough, but others are doing it. Like, God, we see what you're doing for others.
We need it.
We're just waiting.
We want that too. But I think Zimmen have been so conditioned to giving so little. I feel like even if the country gets better, they don't know how to do it for some reason.
Also, it's one of those, like, it's also like the pride thing that I was telling you about. If I was to come to you and tell you, when I meet my boyfriend or when I see my husband, he wants me to go on my knees and say "Masquerada say daddy," type of shit, and then someone else will look at you and be like, "Oh, bro, that's too much." Your man is asking for too much, but that's you submitting to your person because he's providing in a way that you're like, this is small things for me to just return. And for me, if my boyfriend expects me, like, if I'm gonna text him like, oh, I'm with Carol right now, oh, I'm with so and so and so and so, like, the guys who are recording are so and so and so and so, if that's something that I know Kuti he wants me to communicate fully, it becomes easier for me to do that
because he's already playing this role.
Playing the part
that makes it easy for you. And
make it easy for me to respect you and submit, and we won't have a problem.
It's easier to submit to a king. Do you know what I mean? If you're already a king, it's easier for me to submit to you. But then also, it's not like I like things or I like to
everyone likes things. Trust me, let me tell you, even the guys, they like things. They want to be taken care of. You can go to them and be like, oh, now you $50, and they'll be like, nah, I'm good. Nah,
everyone wants things.
It doesn't happen. hamba husband talk right now and tell him I'm buying you a PS5. See
and
if
then
he
you'll
says
be like, no, baby,
like,
you
no,
don't have to."
baby, no, budget, no, that's a lie.
You
Everyone likes things.
But for me, it's not even like I like things. What do you say in Ndebele? Like your tandizinto. Tandizinto. It's not like I like things, but it's just because naturally it's just easier for me to give you what you want if you're giving me what I need, because I feel like as women we just need safety.
Okay,
it's not like we need
another
money.
thing that we feel, okay, a lot of people don't really realize is Uguti. Our fathers set the bar high.
Yeah.
Some of us, our fathers, yo, me, I know my daddy, yo, thank you.
Yeah.
And my dad, thank you to my dad. Like, yo.
No,
I've seen that man spoil my mom, spoil me and my sister.
Exactly.
He does the most. I remember growing up on Valentine's Day, my father would go into his garden, pluck roses for us and put on my bed. Like, it's small things.
Your dad
like,
was really, he
swear
did
to God,
the extra mile.
he set the bar way above, and then he would be so disappointed if I was to then come to him and say, this is what I've brought to you. Doesn't believe in Valentine's Day, doesn't believe in celebrating birthday.
Nothing.
We are spoiler. How
Dutch.
many dates have you gone on? The last date we went to Sahamba this Chwala goes Bani, and we paid half.
No. No, we can't be doing
But then
that,
again, like, this is the thing, like, our fathers raised us to be comfortable.
Yeah.
To push on our own. No, like, if you're to be like, oh, babe, let's share this plate of salsa, this $3 plate of salsa, I'll be like, yeah, nah, this is not going to be enough for me, so I'm going to buy a second plate. Yeah. We can do that. Yeah. So, to some, it's going to feel like, this babe is disrespecting me, like I just provided, like I'm providing, but then she's saying it's not enough. It's not enough because my daddy taught me to get my own plate, like to feed myself. So I'm not saying you broke, I'm just saying you're not for me.
Given the chance, right? Have you dated any other nationality? Have you dated any guy from any other country besides Zimbabwe? How can you compare the two?
I have dated a Nigerian. Okay. I've also dated a South African. Okay. But if I'm honest, I think I enjoyed the Nigerian. We were cool. Like, it was great. Okay. We were cool. We enjoyed each other's company. It was nice. Okay. But there's something about someone from home. Yeah, there's that thing. There's just that guy, there's that thing, connection that you can't find. You can't contest with that. Can't even... no offense to the people that are dating outside their countries, but like, I know at times you really wish you could tetisa your person in that level. Like, you want to tell them off like in your mother tongue, but like, I've enjoyed being with Zim guys because of that easier connection, easier cultural understanding, or there's no need to start asking to, so what language do you speak, how do you say this, how do you say that. But then as a Ndebele girl, as a girl who speaks Ndebele with guys, with Shona guys, it then comes to, oh, so you're Ndebele, you should teach me Ndebele. I'm gonna say this on this and hope it gets to the crowd. Shona guys, we don't enjoy that moment where you're like, oh, so you're a Ndebele girl, oh, you should teach me some. No. Yeah. That's not cute. It's
no, but I thought that was a conversation starter.
It's a conversation starter. Yes, break the ice and move on. Don't be asking me every day in the morning, so baby, how do I say good morning? What? So baby, how do I say good night? Okay. How do I say you're beautiful? It's not cute. I get what you're trying to do, but like,
it's just, no, you can't keep doing that.
Baba. Yeah. Leave it.
No, but okay.
Do it on the first day. And then break the ice, and then we can move on to like maybe later on when you're trying to greet an adult. I get. Oh, so how do I greet umtomdala? Like, okay, salwanani type. fair and fine. Not to be asking me how to
Every
say
day.
nasty things in Debele.
Yeah, no. I get what you mean there. No, we can't be doing that all the time. But like, I'm gonna also ask, now that you mentioned that, okay, there's that level of understanding that you have when you're dating a Zim guy. You know, you're dating someone from home, you can talk to them at that level. So would you rather have a guy from home who you can connect with at that level, or you'd rather have a guy who can provide for you, who can give you what you want, who can uplift you in life? Like, what would you prefer to have?
Happiness.
Which one is happiness?
That's the correct answer. The correct answer is happiness.
Which one is happiness for you? Like,
Happiness is me being comfortable. Okay, so I live alone.
oh,
I pay my rent. I buy my groceries. I do my hair. I do my nails. Right?
black girl doing black girl things. Okay.
So, I don't want to have to get into a situation, Eoguti, I have to kind of step down.
Yeah, from what you've been providing for yourself.
Where now you are feeling bad because you can't do that for me.
Yeah.
I never want a situation, Eoguti, you're going to look at me and be like, oh, you got your hair done. Oh, where'd you get the money? Like, Charlie, I work.
9 to 5.
No, well, for me, it's like 3 to 12. But then
Oh, yeah, you night shift. Yeah.
So it's one of those, I don't want to change a lifestyle, Yami.
For you.
I like having my hair done. I like having my nails done. Okay. I like spoiling myself. I like food. I like nice things. All this weight did not come from nowhere. I eat. Nyasuta.
Okay.
I don't want to then get into a situation here which now I'm dating you.
And now I have to downgrade what I can already do for myself.
Like, now I can't afford to do my nails because,
but you find a lot of
women
doing that though.
It breaks my heart.
Yeah.
It's a situation. It's a real situation here, which, yes, I understand. There are certain situations where you get married and then, you kind of have to change the way you're living. Yeah. But I really don't want to have to do that. I can understand everyone has good days and bad days. There's like years that are like, oh, this was a bad year for us.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But like, I need to see effort from your side.
Exactly.
That you found a girl doing her nails, her hair, and even if things are tough, at some point you're still gonna be like, babe, just go do your nails.
Yeah.
You've got that extra money? Go do your hair.
And I feel like Zim guys don't understand. It's not about you giving me money. It's about the
thought behind it. The fact that you were thinking about me.
Exactly. And now I just feel safe when I'm with you because I feel like I'm being taken care of. It doesn't matter if I'm doing $50 nails and you give me $30. It doesn't matter.
You gave me something.
I have that feeling of safety with you, and I think it's something that Zim men don't get. And when I keep comparing, but I do feel like I'm really happy with my husband and what he tries for me. And I feel like he has in a way uplifted my life in a way from where I used to be, because he constantly makes an effort to make sure I'm okay. And I don't get it all the time. But when sometimes
it's not even about you giving me money, just you making sure that my well-being is good.
Yeah.
I am mentally feeling safe and comfortable and healthy. Like, I don't have something at the back of my head like, yo, this is painful, like I've got this stress, and I can't even tell you about it because you're probably not gonna see it the way I see it. So that's where the issue comes. Women forget the thought behind girlfriend allowance or paying for hair. I see Tanaka laughing in the back there like he's struggling.
I was also laughing at something. Anzi, you're which moto marry.
Yeah.
Like you always say, marry.
Also, like my other issue with Zimmen at the end of certain relationships, guys, baby, ndakaroa marry. Waka force when you're held at gunpoint, or you chose like, baby, marry and no gadram soro. If she came up to you and she stole money from your wallet, okay, sharp.
Yes, you have a point.
Lapo, sorry. But if you were like, you took it out of your pocket, and you're like, and no gadram soro, or she was like, Tipo Mario no gadram soro, and then you took it out of your pocket and you're like,
and then after you break up now, you're complaining about that.
boys.
I like that song. This song yani go inonzi usa minire kuvunzwa mari yekuruka msoro bang. This song yani.
I know the song, but I don't know the name of the artist.
I love that song all the time because it's like it's Killer T.
Thank you,
dude. Because for me, it's not about kugatsirwa msoro. Like for me, maybe I'm different from other women, but it's not. It's not about me getting my hair done. It's about you taking care of me.
You saying
there's
I see you, baby.
Of chemistry.
I see you. And your hair that looks like Bani Bani.
Oh gosh. And
I just go fix it.
I feel like calling you whenever I have a problem because I feel like you've got my back. That's what it's about. It's not about you paying for my hair, to be honest. And I feel like Zim men, they complain about money too much. And maybe it's because Zim is hard, but
Zim
guys.
is hard, but hey.
Guys, like to be honest, yeah, I feel like we just need to. Okay, so what would you say? I need you to look at one of these cameras. And I need you to say what you think about this topic. Are Zim men broke?
I don't think Zim men are broke entirely. I think Zim men are giving if they want to. It's just an issue of do they want to give? Do they want to give you that money?
Okay.
Because I'm sure he's spending it somewhere, just not on you.
Okay.
That's the thing that I think I've realized from past relationships, from my friends' relationships, from the people I know, like the people I come across. It's not that, like, he could have a good job. He probably has a good job, can drive his own car, but he just doesn't want to give you that money.
Okay.
So it's not an issue of them being broke. It's just that either their priorities are not in the right place, in line with you, or they just don't want to give you that money. It's more of he doesn't see a reason to be giving you that money. For some men, I've noticed he thinks, oh, you're making money, so I don't need to be giving you money.
And that's a problem.
These are the men that then want to like go 50-50, but then still want you to.
Yeah.
What can I say, Tete?
How? Where's the math thing? The math will never match.
My friends,
no. The math will never match. As long as we're going Dutch, we're equals. You're washing the dishes, I'm doing dinner. That's what's going on.
Also, these men that be like, oh yeah, you live alone, like, when am I coming to sleep over? You're a lie. I'm telling you now, don't do that.
If you're not paying rent,
don't ask to go sleep over. Let her invite you if she wants to.
Exactly.
If you're not buying groceries, don't ask me when I'm cooking for you. Because, Dali, it should be my choice. Because, hey,
but
maybe off budget.
Wife material.
Hey, bo, guys, bo. Because we're not going to order on budget because you don't come into my house every day. I was going to when I bought groceries, what was going on.
Yeah.
So why am I not cooking for you? Darling, maybe you're putting me off budget. Like, don't ask for these things. Let her offer to cook for you.
Yeah.
Zim men, I wish you all the best with these women. You have seen two of them. Well, one is happily married. Me, I push a pant.
Ayanda, oh my God, this was so fun. I wish we had more time to talk about this. You're definitely going to be back with another really interesting topic. But yeah, we really unpacked it, y'all.
Yeah, I know people are going to come at me and be like, oh, so who's your boyfriend? Guys, breathe.
You were spitting out facts, fact after fact. And I'm really happy that you came here. The last thing I always do with like all my guests, or what I want to do with all my co-hosts, is for you to give us something that you're watching. Are you watching anything? Are you reading a book? Are you doing something? Are you doing something extracurricular that you want people to get on? I'm knitting. I'd like everyone to start crocheting and knitting. Like, yeah, I've started crocheting and knitting.
That's fancy.
It's really therapeutic, guys. You should get onto that. But like, what are you doing? What are you watching? What do you want guys to get onto?
Currently I've been watching this. Well, it's like a YouTube show called Metallic Family.
Okay.
It's very interesting. It's not for all body though, obviously. My Christians might come and be like, yeah. But certain guys, I like weird things. Reading, I'm rereading the Da Vinci Code.
Oh, really? Yeah. Is that a nice thing to read?
The Da Vinci Code? Bro, read it.
You got brains.
Like, Did you watch the movie?
No. I feel like it was too
okay.
twisted for
So
me.
read. No, it wasn't.
Oh,
it was
okay.
just okay. It was okay. It was okay. I like weird things, but yeah. Yeah. So I'm rereading the Da Vinci Code, and yeah, I'm almost done with Metallic Family. What else am I doing? I am fighting procrastination. So pray for me. Pray for me.
That one needs a session. It needs divine intervention.
We thank the Lord so much for how far He has brought me, but I'm still fighting. That's my journey this year, fighting procrastination. Yeah, so I hope I do good. But
I always have a theme for every year. My theme for this year is moving with purpose, which is why I also started this space, this podcast. I'm moving with purpose this whole 2024. So I'm really happy that you also have your own mantras. But oh my gosh, thank you guys for watching this episode with me and Ayanda. Thank you guys. So this is our second episode on the Unpacking Stereotypes, and I really hope that you guys are liking, you're sharing, you're subscribing, and we're gonna have so much more, and we have so much more for you. We have so many interesting guests that are coming up, so you guys stay tuned. Thank you, Ayanda, for coming.
Thank you for having me.